Hey, boss. This just came for you.
What is it?
A letter.
So open it, dumbass. What? What is it?
Looks like sand. Yep. Sand. Black sand.
You know what this is? Ah, you want to let us in on the joke?
Years ago, I watched a man open an envelope like that one. There were many with him. And they laughed as you laugh now. But then it came from the shadows. And their laughter was drowned in blood.
What came out of the shadows?
I cannot say the word.
What word?
That night, one of their blades struck here. I should have died but for an accident of birth. My heart is here, on the other side.
The fuck is that?
Looks like a ninja, boss.
A ninja? Are you kidding me? That's the word you're afraid to say? Ninja? Ninja, ninja, ninja. Yeah, you all fuck. Yeah, you had me going. Ninja. That's some good shit.
Fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck those socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass very faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, so my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck those socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass very faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, so my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to Assasin Radio number 6. So it's appropriate that this is number 6, being the number of the beast, because that's exactly what I'm about to expose one time. Now, me, myself, I'm not in a good mood, so not that many jokes today. Sorry, people. Some other time. So I want you to understand, roughly about a month and a half, 2 months ago, the CIA street workers did construction on the main street next door to my house. Because CIA pay Mexicans and other CIA agents to drive circles around my home on this street and consistently throw nanotechnology into my house via frequencies that are emanating from my neighbor's home, the people across the street, Cesar Augusta that moved his office across the street, where they pay people to laser tag my window. So all they got to do is hit the mechanism in their car, out goes the nanotechnology into the house, and then through encryption it's told what to do, and it's the same with chemtrails. But they can't spray chemtrails 24 hours, 7 days a week like they can pay a motherfucker to drive by my house to do this whenever they need to. Another thing that I want you to understand is the street next to my house is paved with black tar, and they did this roughly about 2 months ago when I exposed it, a month and a half ago. Specifically, there were specific events that were going on. This is when I exposed my neighbors and put their license plates and cars on the internet. And the next day, they did this street construction at 12 o'clock at night. So today, they just decided, I guess, they're going to start doing the other side of the street. So I want you to understand, I talked to Laurel Aston about what the Mexican Cartel does with bodies. According to her, she said they put lime in the tar and crush up the bodies and bones and then pave the street with them, and you can't find anyone. Now, you know Laurel Aston is the assassin that Quentin Tarantino ripped off in Kill Bill. And in Kill Bill, well, you know, Bill's not dead. So that story was all Hollywood glamification, whatever you want to call it. It's all bullshit, except for her being one of, if not the most deadliest woman in the world. That's true. So I want you to understand that this is what she said that's common for the Mexican Cartel to do. And so here they come with all their trucks, with all the silent sound built into them to try to, you know, hack into me, my computer, Laurel Aston, and reinstate mind control. While they're, you know, paving the street and laying dead bodies and cursing the street. It's a demonic ritual in a nutshell. Their bullshit street workers work for the cartel, and they know it. So I want you to understand what they're gearing up to possibly do today, because they were driving the trucks on the other side of the street this morning. So again, when I expose my CIA neighbor Alberto, who has moved, and new Mexicans have moved in with child assassins who are always there with their computers hacking, with the CIA agent that lives across the street from them, and the Mexican warlock that lives across the street from me, who I, you know, nicknamed the gatekeeper. So when I exposed all of them the next day, actually, yeah, I think it was that, I did it that day, and then that night, they paved this side of the street next to my home with tar. So all the witches with their demonic cars, using cursed algorithms made of satanic numerology, because this is exactly what they do, with satellite hookup to HARP and other satellites like Tempest, and Tempest is jacked into everybody through electricity. If you have electricity, Tempest can jack into your house. This is what Tempest is designed for, to hack through electricity, to hack your magnetic field. It uses demonic algorithms based on demonic numerology. So today, I guess tonight, they were planning on doing another ritual. Because what did I do yesterday, huh? I exposed a mechanism that I built if properly used, if I could get money to build a proper mechanism, this could be something that could help the world infinitely. But instead, I have stupid Mexicans hacking into my frequency that I'm putting out in my house next door to me, trying to hack into it, trying to shut it down, trying to figure out how they can go about doing this, trying to hack into my media players and do demonic encoding in the media players so then it's retransferred when the signal goes out. So again, you know, I tell people about this and they think I'm joking. They think, no, it couldn't be that easy. Well, if you studied, like I have, silent sound and electromagnetic fields and what the government actually does and uses with this technology, you will understand a simple fact. And the fact is, TV. Do you watch it? Do you hear the silent sound and all those frequencies that are going into your head and into your body? No. But the fact is, you watch movies with the witch Brad Pitt, with the Satanist Quentin Tarantino that's addicted to fucking snuff films, because that's apparent if you watch his fucking movies. Hollywood is run by fucking witches, and the CIA that's run by the Nazi fucking occult, be it a British Ashkenazi Nazis and the Rothschild Nazis, that base all their spells and incantations on satanic numerology. This is a fact. So do you think that Darpa, NSA, CIA, MI5, MI666, and Echelon, which is owned by the British, and yes, there are American companies that have stock in these companies, but they're not owned by them. These are British, German companies at the top of the spy, espionage, assassin network, bottom line. So they use this technology that I've been trying to explain to people against you, and they have for a very long time. So the fact is, I've come along, and through a process of 3 years when they've been trying to kill me with Tempest and Echelon and other things, and the only reason I've survived is because of the frequencies I consistently create to block them out. So now the last part of the equation is I take an RF modulator, which is used to hook your computer up to your TV, and so you can watch your computer on your TV. That is sound and video. So I've devised a mechanism where I've combined my frequencies, and instead of transmitting to a TV, I just transmit directly to an antenna and transmit my frequency, which is sound that's transferred to an RF frequency through an RF modulator, into a transmitting frequency to heal, to block out their evil RF frequencies. So if I was not on my computer, if I had, say, a standalone CD player, which cannot be hacked into. And then a mixer. Analog, none of the digital shit, which cannot be hacked into. Then you are understanding, turntablist. You can really understand what I'm saying. Because they're digital assassins. If I had an analog network and I could build what I need to build, they'd be through. Guaranteed. I can promise you that. So you people that think I'm sitting there joking and this is a joke, it's not a joke. I've asked a few friends for money and for help. Nah, nothing. So thanks for that, Russians. So not even Russia is taking me seriously about this. So, but the CIA and the Gulf Cartel and the Satanists are taking me very seriously about this. So they're gearing up to do the other side of the street, to lay some more bodies and to do some more of their, satanic ritual. Oh, we're just laying new tar on the streets and broadcasting this evil fucking sound with our trucks. Oh, don't worry about us. So again, this comes the day after I make another bombshell announcement. And everybody is just, twiddling their thumbs like, oh, we're worried about ISIS beheading people. That ISIS shit is such bullshit. Seriously. It's fucking CIA Satanists. That's all. And then you got Muslims telling Obama, get out of the Muslim state. Hey, you stupid motherfucking ISIS Muslims. Did you forget about all the checks that's gone public that Obama's given the Muslim Brotherhood, you stupid fucks? Did you forget majority of Obama's administration is Muslims? Did you forget Obama's brother is a fucking Muslim and part of the Muslim Brotherhood, ISIS? That's the same shit as Osama bin Laden, because Osama bin Laden worked for the CIA, FBI, Tim Osman. So now you got masked guys who could be Fufu, Mr. CIA, that supposedly assassinated a military soldier. They didn't show it. They just show him, holding the guy's head back and putting some knife to his head, and then showing a body with a head laying on top. We're talking about the CIA that runs Hollywood, people. Have you seen a Quentin Tarantino movie? How real does that shit look, huh? How real does it look? And these people are putting this on TV. But the CIA doesn't run Hollywood, right? The CIA wasn't responsible for 9/11 and setting up Osama bin Laden's people in the first place, right? That didn't happen, right? Al-Qaeda wasn't, CIA Al-Qaeda wasn't set up by CIA, right? 9/11 wasn't the biggest fucking murder assassination since the Rice Dags put together by the Skull and Bones and the KKK, right? That war hasn't stopped, and that fucking Muslim Obama that's still in fucking office says, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring home the troops. He hadn't brought home the troops. They're still over there. And now they're saying, oh, we gotta go back into Iraq. They never left Iraq. The proof that they never left Iraq is the soldier getting beheaded, supposedly. Yeah, so if they left Iraq, there's a soldier still there, right? So I want you to understand my frequency mechanism that I've created and the frequencies I've designed. If they were used the same way the CIA uses them, with these increased pulse modulators that can actually blow your fucking arm off if it's strong enough. If I had one of these and put one of my frequencies through, like chemtrail or radiation detox, and pointed it at water, what do you think would happen? This is what Russia and France and Japan and China and even Mexico, nobody gets. And the CIA shitting money to have them do another fucking ritual past my house to try to get me and Laurel Aston back under control. I can tell you right now, people, this isn't a joke. I'm very fucking unhappy. I can tell you today, as I speak right now, a lot of motherfuckers are dying, and I can promise you, CIA, they're your people. I can promise you a lot of motherfuckers are getting delivered black sand. You hear me, CIA? Black sand. I'll fucking say it. Every single one of you had anything to do with this, putting a curse on me, hacking into my brain, nanotechnology, sending it into my house, hacking into my home, messing with Miss Aston. Black sand on each and every fucking one of you and your family members, your whole goddamn bloodline. I don't give a fuck about any of you. I want you all dead. You think this is a game? Once they're all dead, then we have to clean up and save our home, the earth. Because they're planning on killing all of us, so they can walk around and fuck whatever kid they want, these witches? Do you think this is a game, cartel? Keep thinking this is a game. Keep having your CIA people sit across the street from me. Keep having your demonic kids live next door to me. You think this is the most dangerous woman in the world? Okay, fine, she is. But don't forget, it's a man's world, motherfuckers. I'm going to leave it at that. Welcome to Assasin Radio. This is called Black Sand. Peace.
them shoes, fuck your socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, but my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck your socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, but my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck your socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, but my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck your socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, so my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck your socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, so my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to Assassin Radio number 6. So it's appropriate that this is number 6, being the number of the beast, because that's exactly what I'm about to expose one time. Now, me, myself, I'm not in a good mood, so not that many jokes today. Sorry, people. Some other time. So I want you to understand, roughly about a month and a half, 2 months ago, the CIA street workers did construction on the main street next door to my house.
Hey, boss. This just came for you.
What is it?
A letter.
So open it, dumbass. What? What is it?
Looks like sand. Yep. Sand. Black sand.
You know what this is? Ah, you want to let us in on the joke?
Years ago, I watched a man open an envelope like that one. There were many with him. And they laughed as you laugh now. But then it came from the shadows. And their laughter was drowned in blood.
What came out of the shadows?
I cannot say the word.
What word?
Because CIA pay Mexicans and other CIAs to drive circles around my home on this street and consistently throw nanotechnology into my house via frequencies that are emanating from my neighbor's home, the people across the street, Caesar Augusta that moved his office across the street, where they pay people to laser tag my window. So all they got to do is hit the mechanism in their car. Out goes the nanotechnology into the house, and then through encryption it's told what to do. And it's the same with chemtrails. But they can't
That night, one of their blades struck here. I should have died but for an accident of birth. My heart is here, on the other side.
The fuck is that?
Looks like a ninja, boss.
A ninja? Are you kidding me? That's the word you're afraid to say? Ninja? Ninja, ninja, ninja. Yeah, you old fuck. Yeah, you had me going. Ninja. That's some good shit.